Gaffer, a 2-0 defeat at Bromley this afternoon. What's your immediate reaction to today's game?
Yeah, disappointed. Worked really hard in the week as a team to be organised and physical at set pieces. We knew it was coming. I told you that on Thursday. You know, you have to nail your jobs in your own box, and in two incidences we didn't. We didn't mark up correctly. We had the bodies round it to do so, but we were slacking those two moments, and it's cost us. And disappointing, long journey. Performed well in the first half, probably the better team in the first half. It was a very flat atmosphere. We took advantage of that, but not to the extent where all the front players were looking like they were going to score. I thought there was disappointingly an acceptance to be 0-0 at Bromley. We've got to show more ambition than that, and it's easy to succumb then to two set pieces if you're not mentally staying on it, which we didn't.
I know we're only a few minutes after the final whistle, but have you had a chance to look back at those set pieces and get an idea of exactly what it was that we didn't quite do right?
Yeah, we didn't mark up right. You know, I'll always hold my hand up if I say the organisation wasn't right, and if we didn't set up right. We had round pegs, round holes, big for big, and you know we got bullied in those two situations.
Was it frustrating to come away with nothing today, given it feels like in other games this season we've had spells where we've come under really sustained pressure? Didn't really feel like we had that today,
No.
So does that add to the disappointment?
Different way of losing, and this is becoming what Sutton were in League Two when they had forward momentum in their club. A difficult place to go, stick it long, three big centre halves, backing up the rest of the team who were big and intent on sticking it on you. And if you don't play when it's on, it is a good pitch, to be honest, which at times we did. But if you don't have that cutthroat edge to you when you are on top, then they'll put a bit of pressure on at some point in terms of there'll be the odd ball in the box you've got to deal with. But we've harped on about it all week. But in key moments we've come up short in our box.
What about in the other box as well? It felt like Sean was a little bit isolated up front today, up against three very big centre halves, didn't quite have as much joy. What do you feel like went wrong going forward so we didn't get on the score sheet?
First half, I thought there were some really good moments, and I say we were the better team. After half time, though, the energy went out of it a bit, in terms of building from the back, and we were happy to sort of be about the acceptance to, all right, well, we'll go along now. Because we can get a result, a 0-0, where we were constructing attacks first half and able to get the three behind Sean actively on it and causing a problem. Whether we were good enough all the time, I don't think so. But we were higher up the pitch and had more support for Sean. Once you stop splitting at the back, then it becomes belly into the wind and a bang average game.
So looking at the start of the season on the whole, with 6 league games in now, it's a fairly balanced record in that we've had 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, I think one of each at home as well. Is that about a fair reflection of our performances in that there's areas that we can improve, but also a lot that we've done well in the start of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a fair reflection so far. There's lots of good things to come out in terms of breaking up play, players with energy, players have arrived at the club from the league below and stepped up. But I think there's also a recurring issue, at least, that I can try and put to bed this week and improve the side. Basically, balls into the box, dealing with it.
Thank you.
Cheers.